11 football facts, all real, all documented, all happened. Nobody warned you about any of them, each one more insane than the last. The further you go, the worse it gets. Let us begin. Fact 1. A football match was played with no proper referee. 1930. The very first World Cup. France versus Argentina. The referee blew the whistle 6 minutes early. The match was not finished. He had to restart it. Argentina were winning. They were not happy. Fact 2. A player was sent off after 56 seconds. Jose Batista, Uruguay versus Scotland, 1986 World Cup, 56 seconds. The match had barely started. His team played with 10 men for 89 minutes. The match ended 0-0. Uruguay still advanced. Fastest red card in World Cup history, still to this day. Fact 3. A team withdrew from the World Cup because the trip was too long. India qualified for the 1950 World Cup, then withdrew. The legend says FIFA banned them from playing barefoot. The reality, they thought the Olympics were more important and the trip to Brazil was too expensive. India have never played at the World Cup. Not once. That was their only chance. Fact 4. The biggest stadium crowd in football history was at a World Cup final. 1950. Brazil versus Uruguay. 173,850 people. 173,000 people in one stadium. The biggest stadium in the world today holds around 90,000. The 1950 final had almost double that. That record has never been broken. It probably never will be. Fact 5. A World Cup final ended 0-0 after 120 minutes. Brazil versus Italy, 1994. The two greatest teams in World Cup history. 90 minutes, nothing. 30 more minutes, still nothing. The only World Cup final in history to end without a goal, the only one ever, penalties. Roberto Baggio missed the last one. Italy were out. That image is still everywhere today. Fact 6. Someone stole the World Cup trophy. 1966. London. The trophy was on display at an exhibition. Someone walked in and took it. The police searched for a week, found nothing. A dog named Pickles found it under a hedge, wrapped in newspaper. England won the World Cup that year. The dog got fan mail. Fact 7. A player headbutted someone with 10 minutes left in a World Cup final. 2006. Zinedine Zidane, best player in the world, scores a Panenka off the crossbar. Then, 10 minutes from potentially lifting the World Cup, he headbutts someone in the chest. Red card. Last act of his professional career. France lost on penalties. He still won player of the tournament. Fact 8. A goalkeeper hid a blade inside his glove during a World Cup qualifier. He planned this before the match. He bought a blade. He hid it in his glove. When a flare landed on the pitch, he fell down and cut himself. The plan? Make it look like the fans' flare hit him. Get Brazil disqualified from the World Cup. A photographer caught everything, banned from football for life. Chile banned from the 1990 World Cup. The most elaborate cheating plan in football history. It failed completely. Fact 9. A player scored an own goal and was killed for it. Colombia. 1994, Andres Escobar, their captain, scored an own goal against the USA. An accident, a deflection off his boot. He did not mean to do it. Colombia went home. He went home. 10 days later, he was shot and killed outside a bar in Medellin. Andres Escobar was 27 years old. Fact 10. A team doctor knocked himself unconscious treating an injured player. 1930. Uruguay. A player goes down injured. The team doctor runs onto the pitch with his medical bag. He drops the bag. Inside, a bottle of chloroform. It breaks. The fumes knock the doctor unconscious. The doctor came to treat an injured player. He knocked himself out with his own chloroform. Fact 11. One match changed how the World Cup is organised forever. 1982. Spain. West Germany versus Austria. Final group match. Both teams knew exactly what result they needed. A win by exactly one goal would send both of them through. Algeria would go home. West Germany scored after 10 minutes. Then both teams stopped playing football for 80 minutes. No shots, no pressure, no football. The fans knew, they booed, they threw things onto the pitch. It changed nothing. Algeria went home. Both teams advanced. FIFA were furious. From the next World Cup onwards, all final group matches played at the same time. No team can know what result they need. No team can stop playing. Not anymore. Because of one match in 1982, the disgrace of Gijon, every World Cup group stage since then has changed. 11 facts, all real, all happened. One changed the sport forever. Subscribe to Pitch IQ. If you want part 2, let me know in the comments. Football finally makes sense.